Last week, I expressed my sympathy for our hapless legislators who, faced with a record budget gap of $20-some billion, are hearing from voters, we don't want our taxes raised and we don't want our services cut. This week, the news got worse. The legislators started hearing how expensive it can be to cut funds. Now, we've all heard that if you cut the Children's Health Insurance Program and if you slash Medicaid for the poor, and more than $9 billion worth of these cuts are targeted, you'll just send folks into already crowded local clinics and emergency rooms. And the thing about emergency rooms is that they are much more expensive and they're designed to treat emergencies, not diseases. So for the state to cut funds for doctor's visits for children of low-income families won't so much save money as shift the costs to county taxpayers. Lawmakers this week learned of two other planned cuts that could be very expensive. According to a study by an affiliate of the Nonpartisan Council on State Governments, if the legislature enacts House plans to cut successful criminal justice programs that provide substance abuse treatment and education for convicts, and programs to help prisoners find housing and jobs when they get out, we can expect to quickly run out of beds in our prisons for the returning customers. And by 2013, we could be 12,000 beds short. The Austin American-Statesman quoted Lieutenant Governor David Dewhurst as saying he was alarmed by that study. Then there are the proposed cuts that could put tens of thousands of teachers out on the streets. One result, legislators were told this week, is that an $800 million fund to provide health care for retired teachers could be drained by 2013. Now, this would be due to a sudden increase in the number of retired teachers seeking the benefits that they contributed to and that they've been promised, and a reduction in the number of active teachers paying into the fund. So there you have it. Cut Medicaid, you raise county taxes. Cut programs shown effective at keeping people out of prison, you have to build new prisons. Lay off thousands of teachers, and retirement programs will find more benefits have to be paid out, while fewer teachers are paying in. This is the sort of thing that should make us ordinary citizens glad we are critics of this drama rather than actors in it. And you know the famous definition of a critic, don't you? It's someone who comes down from the hills when the battle is over and shoots the wounded. And that's it for Texas Week. See you next Friday. Good night.